In the merciless arenas of the wild, an injured lion's struggle for survival showcases nature's rawest form of warfare. Bearing the scars of battle, this lion faces threats from hyenas to rival lions. Each encounter a testament to its resilience and will to reign supreme. Amidst these relentless challenges, how does an injured king of the jungle fend off its adversaries and maintain its dominion? In the sweeping savannas of Africa, a coordinated attack unfolds as a pride of lions targets a lone buffalo. The lions, known for their strength and strategic group hunting, surround and overpower the buffalo swiftly. Their collective effort showcases their hunting prowess, with the dominant males typically leading the charge. The buffalo, despite its size and power, stands little chance against the numbers and coordination of the pride. It succumbs quickly, illustrating the brutal efficiency of lions in their natural habitat. In the expansive savanna of the Serengeti, a brutal confrontation unfolds as the Nitsavu-Kambula lion pride targets a buffalo calf. Despite the valiant efforts of the buffalo herd to rescue the calf, the lion's strategic coordination and sheer strength prevail. The herd's defense attempts falter against the lion's relentless assault. Ultimately, the lions secure their prey, demonstrating their ruthless hunting prowess. In the vast expanse of the Serengeti, a riveting battle unfolds as a pride of lions unites in the pursuit of a formidable buffalo. Teamwork is paramount, for the buffalo is a colossal adversary. Strategically encircling their target, the lions leverage their numbers to gain the upper hand. Despite the tense and tireless chase, the buffalo makes a daring escape, retreating back to the safety of its herd. This intense interaction underscores the raw, relentless spirit of survival in the wild. In the Masai Mara, captured by Naibosho Conservancy, a buffalo herd corners a lion pride, forcing the big cats up a tree. This unusual defensive strategy showcases the buffalo's strength and collective protective instinct. Typically on the offense, the lions find themselves in retreat. While the buffaloes do not seek conflict, their robust nature propels them to robustly counterattack when threatened. In the Olair Motorogi Conservancy, Kenya, on November 14th, a dramatic battle unfolded as a lone lion was forced up a tree by an aggressive herd of 50 buffalo. Initially, the lion fought back fiercely, managing to fend off 2 bulls. However, the overwhelming numbers forced the lion to retreat to a slender tree for safety. From his precarious refuge, the lion continued to swipe at any buffalo that dared come too close, displaying remarkable resilience and strength despite the odds. In the Mala Mala Game Reserve, at dawn, a gripping scene unfolds as a herd of buffaloes rescues a bull from lions. The lions, from the Kambula pride, almost succeed in taking down the buffalo bull when the herd intervenes dramatically. Buffaloes charge, using their sheer mass and strength to physically confront the lions, tossing them into the air. The stampede effectively saves the bull, showcasing the protective instincts and unity of the buffaloes. The grasslands of Africa, a pride of lions strategically surrounds a buffalo near a waterhole. As the buffalo attempts to escape by wading into the water, the lions, uncharacteristically, follow. Despite their usual aversion to water, the lion's determination sees them swimming to continue the pursuit. The battle is fierce and muddy, but the lion's teamwork and sheer force overpower the buffalo. At a bustling African savanna watering hole, two lions from a nearby pride target a robust male buffalo. Despite their sharp claws and strategic prowess, they are ill-prepared for the buffalo's defensive might. His thick skin and formidable horns turn what seemed an easy hunt into a grueling standoff. The buffalo charges, using his massive horns like shields. Ultimately causing the lions to retreat, wounded and defeated. Amidst the sprawling savannas of Africa, a heart-pounding scene unfolds in the documentary, highlighting the thrilling saga of Kimba and Maya. Two lion cubs embarking on a daring hunt. With their pride closely watching, they set their sights on an unsuspecting hippo. Despite their youthful vigor and strategic prowess, the hippo's formidable tusks and swift evasions turn the chase into a breathtaking spectacle. In a desperate bid for escape, the hippo charges towards the safety of the swamp, showcasing the raw power of nature's giants. In the savanna's heart, a lone lioness strays into a rival pride's territory, sparking a tense confrontation. Surrounded and outnumbered, the lioness faces aggressive postures from the pride. Despite her strength and ferocity, the situation's gravity forces her into a defensive stance. The encounter escalates, but ends without a fight as the pride, asserting their dominance, allows the lioness to retreat, wounded only in pride. In the heart of Africa's savanna, Kemba, a young lion from the MK Pride, faces the brutal reality of pride dynamic. Venturing too close to a rival territory, he is ambushed by members of the opposing pride. The confrontation is swift and merciless, highlighting the harsh survival instincts of lions. Kemba, with his youth and inexperience, is no match for the coordinated attack. He escapes with severe facial injuries, a painful reminder of the encounter and the ferocious nature of pride disputes. In the sweeping savannas of Africa, captured by National Geographic Wild, a lioness mother fiercely defends her cubs from a lurking hyena. Amidst the dry grass, the tension rises as the hyena advances, underestimating the lioness's protective instincts. With a powerful roar and swift movements, the lioness confronts the predator, showcasing her strength and determination. The battle is short but intense, ending with the hyena retreating, outmatched by the lioness's ferocity. The cubs remain unharmed thanks to their mother's vigilance and prowess, exemplifying the fierce protection found in the animal kingdom. In the heart of Londolozi Game Reserve, an intense battle unfolds as 5 Nintsavu subadult lions ambush a solitary hyena. Despite the hyena's resilience and strength, the odds are heavily stacked against it. The lions, demonstrating teamwork and raw power, easily overpower the hyena. However, in a surprising turn of events, the hyena displays incredible cunning and agility, managing a narrow escape from the jaws of death. In the African savanna, lions and hyenas clash in a timeless rivalry over territory and food. Despite lions' size and strength, making them formidable solo hunters capable of taking down large prey, hyenas, with their exceptional teamwork, often challenge lions for their kills. These confrontations are intense, showcasing the raw power of the lion against the coordinated tactics of the hyena pack. While lions usually prevail due to their sheer might, hyenas can succeed in driving a lion away through sheer numbers and persistence. Injuries are common on both sides, underscoring the harsh realities of survival in the wild. In the African savanna, a dramatic encounter unfolds at a watering hole, where a pride of lions targets a herd of buffalo. The lions, employing stealth and coordination, isolate a strong male buffalo. However, despite their prowess, the lions find themselves at a disadvantage. The buffalo's thick skin and formidable horns turn the tables. In an unexpected turn, the buffalo withstands the lion's assault, using its strength and defensive tactics to fend off the attackers. The lions retreat, recognizing the buffalo's resilience. This clash highlights the unpredictability of nature, showcasing the buffalo's might against the king of the jungle. In the African savanna, wild dogs are the epitome of deadly hunters, boasting the highest success rate among predators. Yet their young are vulnerably exposed to the savagery of rival carnivores. In the parched expanse of Botswana, a drama unfolds. A 15-year-old lion, driven by thirst, strides towards a waterhole, unaware of the starving wild dogs lurking in wait. Their ambush triggers a fierce retaliation. Overcome with rage, the lioness charges into their den, exacting a brutal vengeance on a young wild dog. This act of nature's raw savagery underscores the brutal ballet of survival. In the wilderness, danger lurks in every shadow, awaiting the unwary. Even the slightest sound can herald peril, especially for young wild dogs inexperienced in the art of survival. Their naive cacophony inadvertently summons the gaze of patrolling male lions, masters of their domain. For these lions, the opportunity to eliminate potential threats is too tempting to ignore. Bereft of parental guardianship and pack protection, the young canines descend into panic, desperately fleeing for their lives. But for some, escape is a luxury beyond reach. As they meet their end under the relentless power and hunger of the lion. In this brutal world, the law of the jungle prevails, underscoring the savage dance between predator and prey in the unforgiving cycle of life. In the vast expanses of Kruger National Park, a drama unfolds beneath the African sky. Wild dogs, renowned for their relentless and collective hunting prowess, venture too close to a lion's den, unaware of the lurking danger. As the pride's rest is disturbed, the lion, embodiment of the savannah's raw power, strikes with swift ferocity. A wild dog, caught off guard, suffers the brute force of nature's unforgiving clash. Its companions, driven by loyalty, dare a rescue against the odds, teetering on the brink of life and death themselves. This encounter, a stark reminder of the wilderness's ruthless ballet, showcases the wild dog's spirit and the lion's dominion, each fighting for survival in the eternal cycle of the natural world. Severely wounded, a lone wild dog lies abandoned, unable to rise. Its plight ends under the merciless eyes of hyenas. Who swiftly claim and devour their find, a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving rule. In the merciless savannas of Africa, survival is a fierce contest. Predators, undeterred by the identity of their foe, vie aggressively for sustenance. Among them, wild dogs, unflinching and bold, now face hyenas. In this brutal ballet, every move is a bid for dominance. A struggle to secure the next meal in the unforgiving wilderness. In the savannah's heart, a wild dog strays too far from its pack. Emboldened yet unaware, suddenly it realizes its grave error. Hyenas, cunning and relentless, launch a decisive attack. With a lethal bite, they claim victory, turning the lone wanderer into their meal. A stark reminder of nature's raw, unforgiving rule. In the vast savannas of northwest Tanzania, East Africa, a heart-stopping battle unfolds as 3 lions target a young buffalo calf. Amidst the chaos, the herd scatters, but one determined adult buffalo turns back, facing the predators head-on. This act of bravery saves the calf, showcasing the fierce protective instinct and solidarity within the buffalo community. While the lions retreat, outmaneuvered, the buffalo herd's unity and strength shine, marking a rare victory against formidable predators. In the sprawling savanna, the Rongai pride lion spotted a vulnerable buffalo mother in labor. Isolated from her herd, Seizing this rare opportunity, they strategically encircled their prey. The attack was swift and merciless, targeting both the newborn calf and its exhausted mother. With formidable strength and unity, the lions charged into battle. In a dramatic showdown, the mother and her calf were overwhelmed, succumbing to the lions. This poignant moment in the wild underscored the brutal reality of survival. As the buffalo became a feast for the lion pride. Amidst the dramatic savanna of Africa, a lioness sets her sights on a newborn giraffe. Mere moments after its entry into the world, the mother giraffe, embodying courage, fiercely defends her offspring, leading it through a grueling 6-kilometer chase. Tragically, in a moment of panic, the young giraffe is inadvertently pushed into the river by its mother, leaving it vulnerable. Seizing the opportunity, the lioness captures the weakened calf. Despite the mother giraffe's valiant rescue attempts, the saga ends in sorrow as the calf, briefly rallying, succumbs to exhaustion and drowns in the river's embrace. In an epic showdown on the African plains, a lion faces off against a massive herd of 100 buffalo. The confrontation turns dire for the lion as the buffalo, with their sheer numbers and formidable strength, retaliate fiercely. The united front of the buffalo overwhelms the lion, leading to its defeat and demise. This stark encounter highlights the unpredictable nature of wildlife confrontations and the potential peril predators face when targeting large herds. On the expansive African plains, a dramatic scene unfolds as a pride of lions targets a lone buffalo. The lions, using strategic coordination and strength, isolate and overpower the buffalo. The hunt showcases the lion's social structure, where each member plays a critical role in tracking, cornering, and taking down the prey. Despite the buffalo's formidable size and strength, it succumbs to the collective might of the pride. The victory, while showcasing the lion's hunting prowess, also highlights the harsh realities of life in the wild. In the Masai Mara National Reserve, Kenya, a dramatic showdown unfolds as 7 lions from the Kambula Pride challenge a large buffalo herd. After hours of tense stalking, the lions attempt to take down a bull, signaling the battle's peak. However, the buffalo herd mounts a formidable defense, charging en masse to rescue their besieged member. The collective strength and determination of the buffaloes send the lions scattering, showcasing the power of unity against formidable predators. The lions, despite their strength and strategic efforts, are overpowered and forced to retreat, leaving the buffaloes victorious. In the wild, the dance of predator and prey plays out with cunning and coordination. especially among wild dogs. Their strategy? A well-orchestrated ambush. Encountering a wild boar, the pack springs into action. A seamless unit moving with stealth and precision. They fan out, encircling their quarry, cutting off all hope of escape. Some stand guard, blocking retreat paths, while others circle, closing in from the shadows. This tactical surround not only disorients, but also demoralizes their target. In a crescendo of teamwork, they converge, launching a concerted onslaught. Armed with lethal claws and formidable might, they overwhelm the boar. A stark reminder of nature's raw, unbridled power and the primal struggle for survival. In their watery realm, crocodiles reign with a territorial fervor. Upon spotting a wild boar at the river's edge, they strike with lightning speed. Emerging from the depths, they clamp down with lethal teeth, dragging their prey into the murky abyss. Though primarily omnivorous, wild boars can turn formidable hunters when pressed by hunger. In a surprising twist of nature, they occasionally pursue monkeys with a cunning rarely seen. Armed with piercing tusks, they unleash a series of lethal stabs, transforming the forest's chatter into a silent theater of survival. Each strike, precise and deadly, seals the fate of their arboreal prey, illustrating the boar's adaptability and the brutal realism of the wild. In the heart of Kruger National Park, a pack of wild dogs, notorious for their ruthless hunting prowess, roamed in search of sustenance. Unbeknownst to them, the pride of lions, masters of their domain, lay in repose nearby. The tranquility was shattered when the lions, upon spotting the interlopers, launched a swift and merciless assault. A wild dog caught in the fray suffered grievous wounds. In a testament to their bond, its packmates daringly circled back in a valiant rescue attempt, narrowly escaping the jaws of death themselves. This harrowing encounter underscored the savage ballet of predator and prey, a stark reminder of the wilderness's brutal laws. A gravely injured stray, abandoned and unable to rise, falls prey to cunning hyenas. In a brutal display of nature's ruthlessness, they devour the weak, underscoring the harsh realities of survival. In the vast African savanna, survival hinges on fierce combat. Predators, undeterred by the identity of their foe, engage in a relentless pursuit of sustenance. Among them, wild dogs, fearless and bold, set their sights on hyenas, sparking a dramatic showdown where only the strongest prevail. In the savanna's heart, a battle unfolds with breathtaking intensity. But heed this. Hyenas are no easy prey. A lone, fierce, wild dog strays too far from its pack. A critical misstep. As realization dawns, it's too late. With a lethal bite, the hyena seals its fate. The wild dog's last stand ends in tragedy, becoming a meal for the cunning duo. In the ruthless world of predators, there's scant room for error or choosiness. Wild dogs, relentless hunters they are, know too well that a missed opportunity spells trouble for the pack. Bold and unyielding, they band together, a cohesive unit of strategy and strength, making them formidable adversaries in the savage ballet of the hunt. Yet, overconfidence led to their undoing. Underestimating their foe was a fatal flaw. For in a swift, unforeseen twist of fate, a crocodile turned the hunter into the hunted. Amid the wild's unforgiving clasp, a member of the pack met its end, serving as a stark reminder of nature's harsh laws and the fine line between predator and prey. In the heart of the wilderness, where mercy is a foreign concept, the laws of nature command with an iron fist. Strength may dictate the hunter's advantage, yet victory is not guaranteed. The art of predation and prey selection is crucial. When cornered, the will to survive becomes a formidable weapon. Take the elephant, a gentle giant of the grassland, whose immense size and strength can crush a predator in defense. The wild's battles are fraught with unpredictability, crafting endings that defy expectations and remind us of the raw, untamed essence of survival. In the African savanna, an astonishing scene unfolds. As a baby wildebeest mistakes a lioness for its mother. Instead of attacking, the lioness tolerates the calf's presence, displaying an unexpected gentleness. This rare interaction defies nature's harsh predator-prey dynamics. The encounter ends without violence, highlighting a remarkable moment of empathy among wildlife. In the African savanna, a leopard encounters a newborn baboon. Instead of predation, the leopard displays unexpected tenderness towards the vulnerable infant. This interaction, defying the leopard's hunting instincts, highlights a rare moment of empathy in the wild. The baby, left unharmed, symbolizes the complexity of animal behaviors, challenging our understanding of predator-prey dynamics. This poignant encounter reminds us of the unpredictable nature of the animal kingdom. In the vast savannas of Africa, a cheetah mother embarks on a critical lesson, teaching her cubs to hunt. Through stealth and speed, she demonstrates the chase, targeting a small antelope. The cubs, eager yet inexperienced, watch intently, learning the art of the ambush. The hunt is successful, showcasing the mother's skill and the cubs' learning progress. While the antelope falls prey, the cheetah family gains invaluable experience, with the cubs practicing their newfound skills under their mother's watchful eye, preparing them for the challenges of the wild. In the arid plains near a waterhole, jackals deftly hunted a springbok, demonstrating their coordination and perseverance. However, their victory is short-lived as the desert lions, embodying the essence of power and opportunism, quickly take the kill. The jackals, superior in strength and size, reluctantly gave in. This encounter highlights the brutal dynamics of survival in the wild, where even successful hunters can lose their hard-earned meals to more powerful predators. In the vast African savanna, a bold jackal sneaked up to steal leftover food after being killed by a lion. Its cunning yields results in a moment, demonstrating the jackal's opportunistic nature. However, the theft attracted the attention of nearby hyenas, causing a chaotic chase. The jackal, agile but outnumbered, narrowly escaped with minor injuries. The boldness of the jackal challenging the lion was overshadowed by the collective strength of the hyena, forcing it to retreat quickly. In the vast savannas of Africa, young lions Kimba and Maya face a trial by fire. Tasked with hunting formidable prey like hippos and warthogs, the pride's survival hangs in the balance. The confrontation is fierce. Hippos, with their massive size and strength, present a daunting challenge, while warthogs, quick and armed with sharp tusks, offer no easy meal. In the African savanna, the lion hunt is a spectacle of power and danger. Aiming at a buffalo, a lion risks being injured by powerful blows. Despite their strength, lions are often injured, from wounds to the risk of broken bone. This battle is not only for food, but also for survival, demonstrating the lion's resilience. Victorious yet wounded, the lion's struggle highlights the precarious balance of the animal kingdom. In Africa's savanna, a pride of lions embarks on an important hunt to raise their cubs. Amid the vast grasslands, lionesses coordinate with precision, using stealth and teamwork to close in on the zebra herd. The chase was quick, demonstrating their speed and strategic strength. A baby deer was discovered, and although it tried to escape, it fell prey to the lion. The lionesses were successful, ensuring the survival of their cubs, but not without suffering physical losses during the hunt, evident in their tired but triumphant demeanor. In the savanna, a proud lion shows exceptional teamwork to hunt wild buffalo. Coordinated and strategic, the lions attack their targets using stealth and speed. A chase ensues, with the lead lion initiating the attack. They took advantage of their collective strength and quickly overwhelmed the buffalo. The hunt was quick, highlighting the lion's cooperative hunting skills and physical strength. The wild buffalo could not run faster or overcome its pride, so it surrendered. The lions share their meals, reaffirming their status as apex predators versed in group tactics. In the vast plains of Kenya's Masai Mara, a bitter battle for survival unfolds between lions and herders. Lions, drawn by hunger, prey on cattle, leading to herders poisoning them in retaliation. This conflict, marked by beauty and tragedy, highlights the struggle of coexistence. The lions, majestic predators of the savanna, face severe threats from human actions aimed at protecting livestock. On the African savanna, a pride of lions targets a buffalo, demonstrating their intricate teamwork. Surrounding their prey, the lions strategically coordinate their attack, using stealth and strength. The buffalo valiantly defends itself using its horns and sheer mass. But the coordinated effort of the lions prevails. The buffalo succumbs to the pride, highlighting the lion's prowess in cooperative hunting. This encounter underlines the harsh realities of life in the wild, where teamwork often tips the scales in favor of the predators. In In the intricate dance of the wild, where every creature plays its part, lions, the majestic rulers of their domain, sometimes turn their gaze towards an unlikely target: snakes. Amidst a moment of vulnerability, as a snake engulfs its meal, a lion, with cunning and patience, watches keenly. It waits, with calculated patience, for the snake to become encumbered by its feast, its movements sluggish. Seizing the moment, the lion pounces with precision, rendering the snake defenseless, its fate sealed. In this rare but strategic act, the lion secures 2 meals in one fell swoop, showcasing the efficiency and adaptability that underpins its reign atop the food chain. In the heart of Africa's wetlands, male lions clash in a brutal contest for dominance. The air vibrates with their roars as they battle for control of the pride. Strength, mane size, and experience dictate the victor. The defeated often bear scars or are exiled, losing access to the pride. This relentless cycle ensures only the strongest lead, securing the survival of their lineage. In the savannas of Africa, 2 nomadic lions boldly intrude into Nsefu Pride territory, sparking a tense confrontation. The defenders, led by the pride's dominant male, engage the intruders in a fierce skirmish. Amidst roars and dust, the pride's cohesion and experience prevail, repelling the nomads. The intruders, battered and bruised, retreat, nursing injuries but alive. This clash underscores the constant battle for territory and dominance among lions, highlighting the strength and resilience of established prides. In the Luangwa Valley, a pride of lions, renowned for their strength, faces a formidable challenge defending their territory. A fierce battle unfolds as they confront a rival pride. The home pride, leveraging their deep knowledge of the terrain and exceptional teamwork, emerges victorious. The skirmish leaves both sides with injuries, but the defending pride's cohesion and strategic prowess secure their dominance and survival in this harsh wilderness. This encounter underscores the raw power and complex social dynamics of lions, the kings of the African savanna. In the African savanna, a rare and tense moment unfolds as a male lion confronts his own pride. Leadership challenges within a lion pride can lead to fierce battles, and this one is no exception. The male, determined to assert his dominance, faces off against dissenters. The battle is fierce, with both sides showing strength and aggression. Eventually, the male lion prevails, reasserting his position as the pride's leader. In the open savanna, Tamu, a vigilant lioness, fiercely defends her cubs against a rogue male lion. The male, aiming to establish dominance, targets the cubs. Tamu counters with ferocity, using her strength and maternal instinct. The confrontation is tense, with Tamu outmaneuvering the male, showcasing her agility and combat skills. Ultimately, Tamu triumphs, safeguarding her cubs from harm. On the vast steppe, a brave mother lion confronts a nomadic male lion who intends to invade their territory. Their main goal, protect the vulnerable white cubs, hiding in the bushes to keep them away from the herd. The battle was fierce, fueled by the lioness's instinct to protect her cubs. Despite the strength of the males, the lionesses, led by the experienced Rosa, used teamwork and strategy to fight the threat. The intruder is repelled, leaving the cubs safe. Rosa's cautious nature and the fierce protection of the lionesses ensure the next generation's survival against the harsh realities of their world. In the Olar Motorogi Conservancy of Masai Mara, Kenya, an intense display of lion social dynamics unfolds. 4 lionesses unite in defense of their 9 cubs against an unlikely adversary, their own pride's male. This rare confrontation highlights the complex structure of lion societies, where internal threats sometimes come from within. Despite the male lion's strength, the lioness's fierce determination and collective effort safeguard their offspring. The skirmish ends with the male retreating, illustrating the power of maternal instinct and the importance of alliance within the pride. In the heart of the African savanna, a documentary reveals the intricate process of lion cub rearing within a pride. Lionesses, the primary caregivers, play a crucial role in nurturing, feeding, and protecting the cubs. The male lion's duty is to defend the territory, ensuring a safe environment for the cubs to grow. This communal effort highlights the complex social structure of lion prides. However, the journey is fraught with peril. From predators to environmental challenges, not all cubs reach adulthood. This exploration offers a glimpse into the resilience and teamwork essential for the survival of future generations. In the African savanna, young lion cubs observe as lionesses demonstrate the art of stalking and hunting. This lesson, crucial for their survival, showcases the importance of teamwork and strategy within the pride. The cubs learn to blend into the grasslands, move quietly, and coordinate their attacks under the watchful eyes of the adults. While the cubs are eager and participate enthusiastically, their inexperience is evident. They often stumble or alert the prey too early, leading to missed opportunities. However, each failed attempt is a learning moment, gradually honing their skills for the future. The adult lionesses lead by example, displaying patience and precision, ensuring the cubs understand the nuances of hunting. In the unforgiving wilderness, lions reign supreme, yet their dominion is constantly challenged. Amidst the savanna's brutality, every hunt and territorial clash is a test of survival. When a lion endures an attack, it's a violent ballet of claws, fangs, and sometimes the piercing thrust of horns. Skin tears, blood flows freely, muscles rupture, and bones may shatter while the specter of internal damage looms. These grievous wounds not only sap a lion's vitality but also cast a shadow over its reign, threatening its very survival. In nature's arena, every scar tells a tale of survival, strength, and the precarious balance of life. When gravely injured, a lion's road to recovery is fraught with peril. Untreated wounds can spiral into deadly infections, sapping the once mighty predator's strength and drawing it closer to the jaws of death. Lions, apex predators commanding the savanna, excel in teamwork to ambush their prey, typically buffalo. When a buffalo ventures into their realm, the pride springs into action, combining strength and strategy to tackle the formidable adversary. As they pounce, aiming to overpower, an unexpected twist unfolds. The buffalo counterattacks. This dramatic turn of events showcases the raw tension between predator and prey. Outnumbered and encircled, the lion found itself in a dire predicament, trapped with no escape from the encroaching buffalo herd. With each forceful butt, the majestic predator was sent reeling, gasping for breath under the relentless assault. In this dramatic turn of events, the king of the jungle bore the weight of vulnerability, succumbing to grievous wounds amidst a battlefield ruled by raw, unyielding power. Amid the raw savanna, a buffalo, with its formidable size and mass, confronts a lion unflinchingly. Charging with unmatched vigor, it thrusts its sharp horns directly into the lion's visage, dealing a grave blow. The once proud predator, now grievously wounded, finds itself sapped of strength, barely able to retaliate. In the aftermath of this fierce encounter, the lion succumbs to its injuries, bleeding out under the merciless sun. A stark reminder of the savanna's brutal laws where even kings can fall. A buffalo, typically prey for lions, becomes the avenger when it discovers a lion cub unprotected. Seizing this rare moment, the buffalo charges with thunderous fury, its target, the vulnerable cub. The impact sends the young lion tumbling, a stark demonstration of the buffalo's overwhelming might. This reversal of fate sends a clear message to the pride, who retreat in a mix of shock and fear, witnessing nature's unexpected twist where the hunted becomes the hunter. In the vast African savanna, the lion, often hailed as the king, finds a relentless adversary in the cunning hyena. These archenemies vie fiercely over territories and prey, their encounters fraught with tension and peril. Though lions boast unparalleled might, a pack of hyenas, with their strategic encirclement and relentless harassment, can turn the tables dramatically. They wear down the solitary lion with persistent circling and sudden vicious strike. In this brutal dance of predator and prey, roles blur, and the mighty lion, cornered and outnumbered, faces the harrowing prospect of falling victim to those it once hunted. Amidst the raw savagery of nature, this intense rivalry underscores the precarious balance of power. In the sweeping prairies, wild dogs, virtuosos of synchronized hunting, encountered a solitary lion by a serene lake. Initiating their assault with 4 agile members, they besieged the mighty lion, biting ferociously at its back and tail. Despite the lion's valiant attempts to fend off the relentless attackers, it was overwhelmed, enduring a barrage of painful strikes. In a dramatic turn, the lion, symbol of strength, was brought to its knees by the cunning and coordinated force of the wild dog, showcasing the unpredictable and fierce nature of the wild. Despite their modest stature, African wild dogs boast remarkable stamina, using sheer numbers to besiege their prey with razor-sharp teeth. In the brutal ballet of the wild, even lions, kings of the savannah, bear scars from clashing with these relentless packs, as they desperately defend their cubs against the dog's coordinated assault. This fierce struggle paints a vivid tableau of survival, where every encounter leaves its mark on the bodies and souls of the savannah's inhabitants. In the fierce world of lions, battles rage not just against outsiders, but within their own ranks. Claws clash and roars thunder as they vie for dominance and territory. In this brutal fight for power, mercy is a foreign concept, with each lion willing to wound its kin to reign supreme. In the vast savannah where the lion reigns supreme, a fierce battle for territory unfolds. The struggle ends only when one majestic beast concedes defeat, relinquishing control over the land. Miraculously, the clash leaves no lasting scars, save for the wounded pride of the vanquished male. Dubbed the King of Beasts, the lion wields immense strength and an unyielding spirit to defend its realm. Yet, in the heat of combat, even the mightiest can falter, sustaining grave injuries. This fierce determination often leads to a perilous dance between power and vulnerability, a testament to the raw, dramatic essence of nature's law. In nature's shadowed theater, a serpent performs a grim ballet of demise, luring its prey into a fateful embrace. Within, a macabre spectacle unfolds, as digestive enzymes choreograph the slow dissolution of life into sustenance. This haunting dance, stretching from hours into days, dramatizes the unyielding cycle of life sustaining on life. A poignant reminder of nature's stark, relentless beauty. Following its successful hunt, the snake savagely ripped through the lizard's abdomen, devouring it in a display of primal hunger. The feast was over in moments. The lizard's diminutive form no match for the predator's relentless appetite. This moment, both brutal and dramatic, lays bare the stark, unrelenting cycle of predation and survival in the wild. disguised bush within the canopy. A silent predator in the wilderness. With a patience that's almost sinister, it awaits its moment. Suddenly, a chameleon, oblivious to the danger, meanders perilously close. In an instant, the snake strikes, a blur of motion, delivering a fatal, venomous kiss. The chameleon, overwhelmed by the swift assault, succumbs rapidly, ensnared in the snake's deadly embrace. This encounter is a stark portrayal of nature's ruthless efficiency, where the line between life and death is as thin as the edge of a blade, underscored by a dramatic struggle for survival. In the wild, lion prides exemplify unparalleled teamwork during hunts. A strategy setting them apart from solitary big cats. This cohesive unit targets various prey, including wildebeest across the African savanna. Their success hinges on coordinated attacks, exploiting each member's strengths. Yet they face significant risks from prey defense mechanisms and environmental challenges. In the Masai Mara, a dramatic scene unfolds as a male lion from the Black Rock Pride targets a young lioness, culminating in a fatal confrontation. This rare footage, captured by ODYSSEY of the Wildebeest, lays bare the brutal nature of lion social dynamics. The strength and aggression of the male lion prove overwhelming, leading to the young lioness's demise. This incident highlights the harsh realities of life within a lion pride, where power struggles can lead to violent outcomes. In a surprising encounter captured on video, an elephant and a lioness find themselves at a watering hole. The lioness, caught off guard and seeking to avoid confrontation, opts for concealment behind the well. The scene is tense, yet under control until the elephant notices her presence. Reacting with a mix of alarm and assertiveness, the elephant chooses not to flee, but to defend its space, employing a blast of water as a non-violent deterrent. In Kruger National Park, a dramatic confrontation unfolds between a pride of lions and a lone Cape buffalo. Despite their formidable strength and strategic teamwork, the lions face a challenging opponent. The buffalo, renowned for its resilience and powerful defense mechanisms, withstands the lion's assault. In the Masai Mara, captured through the lens of Karen Blixenkamp, a remarkable scene unfolds as a buffalo herd rallies to save a besieged member from a large lion pride. Demonstrating profound collective defense, the buffalo, known for their solidarity, confront the lions, showcasing nature's intricate balance of power. This interaction highlights the buffalo's innate instinct to protect its own, with both young calves and adults receiving support. In Ndutu, Tanzania, during the dry season, a rare encounter was captured where a cheetah, likely pushed by the scarcity of food and water, ventured into a leopard's territory. The situation turned dire as the leopard, using stealth, ambushed the cheetah, resulting in a severe injury to the latter. This moment highlights the brutal reality of territorial conflicts in the wild, where the intrusion into another predator's domain can have life-threatening consequences. In the daily drama of the wilderness, the imposing figures of hippos and rhinos despite their colossal size, graze peacefully as herbivores. But this tranquility is deceptive. Predators, ever opportunistic, lie in wait, ready to pounce at the slightest chance. Even the mighty elephants are not immune to the savagery of predators driven by their craving for flesh. In a brutal display, a pack of hyenas ambushed a mother elephant and her calf. The calf, grievously wounded, couldn't fend off the relentless attackers. As its injuries took their toll, the young elephant succumbed, providing a grim feast for the hyenas. In another dramatic scene from Kruger National Park, an impala becomes the focus of a deadly chase, pursued by both a hyena and a leopard. Despite the desperate attempt to escape, the impala is grievously wounded, losing a quarter of its body to the relentless predators. The severity of its injuries proves too much. After a heart-pounding sprint, the impala collapses, succumbing to the savagery of nature. Amidst this serene backdrop, a brutal struggle unfolds as two wildebeests fend off an assault. One, grievously injured, lies vulnerable, while its companion valiantly charges, horns first, into the fray. This act of bravery, a stark contrast to their placid demeanor, sends a clear message of resilience. In a dramatic turn, the wild dogs retreat. Outmatched by the fierce determination of the defending wildebeest. In the unforgiving landscape of the African savanna, a wildebeest narrowly escapes the clutches of a lion, the savanna's most formidable predator. This escape, however, came at a great cost. The wildebeest, though free from the immediate grasp of death, now bears the scars of survival. 3 broken legs, a testament to the brutal encounter. Alone and vulnerable, it faces an uncertain future. Its spirit unbroken, but its body grievously injured. Amid the dry season's relentless grip, wildebeests embark on a perilous migration in search of greener pastures, a journey that leads them to the water's edge and into the jaws of danger. The rivers, teeming with crocodiles, become arenas of survival. In a heart-stopping moment, a wildebeest is ambushed by a lurking predator. With a surge of desperate strength, it fights to escape, its hooves thrashing against the water. Though it reaches the safety of the bank, a grievous wound marks its abdomen, a grim souvenir of the encounter. In the sprawling savanna, young wildebeests are not exempt from nature's harsh decree. They are prime targets for cunning predators. Amidst this relentless cycle of prey and predator, mother's vigilance becomes their only sanctuary. Not just the wildebeest, but zebras, too, share a fate fraught with peril. Approaching or crossing rivers is a grim trial for them, where lurking dangers transform water into a battleground. Crocodiles, with their razor-sharp and robust teeth, lie in wait. When a zebra is caught in the vice-like grip of a crocodile's jaws, survival chances dim to near non-existence. In a heart-wrenching struggle for life, the zebra fought valiantly to escape the deadly jaws of a crocodile, pushing its limits to reach the safety of the riverbank. However, the scars of battle were too profound, its wounds grievous. As it collapsed onto the bank, its entrails, a grim testament to the crocodile's ferocity, spilled out. Painting a stark picture of nature's cruel ballet. In the heart of Kruger National Park, danger lurks at every turn, ready to strike when least expected. A zebra, grazing unsuspectingly, finds itself in the deadly grip of a lion, the ultimate symbol of power in the wild. This sudden attack sparks a desperate struggle for survival. Despite its efforts, the lion's expertise as a seasoned hunter is undeniable. The zebra sustains severe injuries, a testament to the brutal encounter. Renowned for its formidable size and ferocity, the buffalo, though a herbivore, boasts remarkable strength, enhancing its defenses but not deterring predator. Separated from its herd in a frantic escape, one buffalo found itself locked in a prideful struggle with a lion. Through sheer determination, it overcame the predator, wounded yet alive, fleeing with its body marked by battle scars. However, fate had another trial in store. A hyena crossed its path. With survival instincts reigniting, the buffalo mustered the strength to fend off this new threat, once again proving victorious. As it walked away, battered but unbowed, its spirit unbroken, it embodied the fierce will to live that courses through the heart of the wild.